current day. Tracks and points, but the cars are not. They're from 1998, when the racing was heavy and hard. Everyone had tobacco sponsors, and no one drove high to ride the rail. Back when it was all about raising hell, turning left and praising Dale. Got it reading from where my mind shining and ready to. The classic racing style, right to your goodness new. You'll see drivers you remember that you love, and some that you love to hate. See, I'm a found gaming racing series NASCAR Heat 5 in 1998.
All right, back here, NASCAR Heat 5, the Charlotte Roval, as we try and make the round of 8, and the car... It's going to be a struggle. We qualified 34th. We are 16 points ahead of Jeff Burton. We're actually 4th in points, and we have a chance to absolutely fall out here. So we're going to need to run really well here. I'm afraid that it's not going to be good enough. I'm afraid that there's just no part of this track that we're good at. And I'm going to try and keep it clean, but, I mean, we're going to wreck. So... we'll just go ahead and we'll get it started and we'll see what happens. And, my goal is a top 20 because with 1 point between each position, that means Jeff Burton would have to finish 4th in order to qualify. I wish we would have got that win at Loudon to really not have to worry about this because you see a lot of the guys we're going to have to beat her up front. So hopefully just have the least eventful day possible. We get so loose coming out of these corners in practice, and we just, this really tough part too is like we start the race here in a chicane, and it's just like the car wants to come around immediately, even at these low speeds coming out of the chicane. And then you see, and that just kind of tells you how this run's going to be. Again, a top 20 is really what we're going for. How we're going to go about getting there, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of cautions in this race. And you have to look at it as a caution is usually about 2 laps. So this may not be a very long video. And this also, might be the end of our playoff hopes if we can't. See, look how I just hate how aggressive the AI gets when he's at your quarter. Like, there's no need for Morgan Shepherd to be banging around with a playoff driver back here. There's just not. So here comes one of the 2 spots on this track that's going to be a little make or break for us. There's the first chicane. You can't hit the curb there. This car is going to come around on me here, and we're going to go back to last, and that's going to just be absolutely devastating. But 31st isn't going to get it done. Like, we have to find it. We have to find a way past like the next 6 or 7, maybe 10 guys in front of us. And if that's what we got to do right there, then so be it. It's just every corner you have to hit the brakes in it. I kind of just, I don't know. I'm not good enough here to, like, kind of tell you what I want to do. I know I want to be within striking distance here whenever we get to this part, though. Because I feel like I can pass guys when it gets to the actual Charlotte track, so... And I did pass them, and then I let them go. I would love to just put somebody behind me and then just have them stay there. Jesus, Jimmy, Brett. I tightened the car up because I just kept spinning coming out of these slow corners, trying to ease into the gas. But I tightened it up so much that it just doesn't want to turn now. Oh. Look at how far behind we are Johnny Benson now. That is not what we meant to do. I'm sorry, Jimmy Spencer. I am so sorry. We did not mean to do that. We were racing so well too, man. I mean, for us. Jimmy, how are you up here? Did you not pit? You just spun out. Oh, I'm just trying not to hop that curb because I did that in practice too. Dude, why is the AI so aggressive when they're at your quarter, dude? can't, like, I just can't start in the chicane because you can't just take off and go. I kind of just want to survive right here. Like, this is, we cannot afford to go to the very back here. I would love to just get, like, enough room just between me and the people behind me to where... But they will not stay off of me. I will never be left alone. Okay. I'm sorry. I am sorry. This is the worst race yet. Thank God this isn't like the one where you can have rivals when you hit them. There'd be a lot of dark red circles. Look at that. Ricky Craven just ran into me. That's not me, Ward. I didn't do that, Ward Burton. Dick. There's that curb hop I was talking about. We cannot afford to spin out right there. Like, we just cannot. Talked about it, we talked about it, we talked about it, and we talked about it. And it was still worse than we thought it was going to be. let's see what happened. All right, let's take a look at the Charlotte Roval results here. Bring the microphone up here close so you can hear what I'm saying. Jeff Gordon continues his dominance as he picks up the win. Mark Martin in second. Earnhardt, Irvin, Labonte, Burton, Jarrett. So that makes, what, 8? 7 of the top 10. Field of 12 drivers. Rusty Wallace 12th, Bobby Labonte 14th. Bill Elliott 21st, and then we were down in 26th. So let's see what that means now. Overall point standings, Gordon just continues. Look at this. 3-1-1-3-1 for Gordon in his last 5 races. Absolutely dominant. He has a pretty steadfast lead in the overall points over Bobby Labonte and Dale Earnhardt. We are back here in 5th place still with that 26th place finish. Kind of hurt our run of good runs that we had. Still just barely right ahead of Mark Martin right now, who's kind of been hanging there with us and gaining points when he could. But that's not what you came here for, folks. You came here to see the playoff point standings. So let's wait no further. Let's go ahead and take a look. And as you can see, we have been eliminated. We are 9th with that 26th place finish. Jeff Burton finishes 8th. And if you go back and you rewatch the last lap of that race, those positions that we lost on the last lap are enough to take us out of it and eliminate us by 2 points. So we wind up getting eliminated. Had I put in, like, I haven't added in bonus points yet. So, you know, there's 3 here for a top 5. There's 3 here for a top 5. And then he would have 2 for top 10s and then 1. So he would have 2, 4, 5, and we have 6. So it wouldn't matter. We still lose by 1 to him. But yeah, so we're out. We're in 9th place with 4 races to go, and that is going to be your top 8 right there as they play for a championship. Really disappointing. You take a look at that last lap in Loudon, just the last turn, and if we were able to kind of hold it under Gordon, we'd be advancing. You know, I don't really feel like we had a chance to win at Kansas. We ran around and finished 4th. We just never could get it figured out there. But yeah, the 2nd place at Loudon, I'll think about that pretty frequently now. We're going to go ahead and finish out the season because that seems like the right thing to do, is to just go ahead and not just call it here, but go ahead and finish out the season. So we'll play out these last 4 races. I'll even do the point standings, so you can see who winds up winning. And if it's not Gordon, I'll be absolutely shocked. But we will. And it looks like we're going to Las Vegas next week, which would have been a really good track for us. So that's disappointing. I know it's just a game. I know it doesn't mean a whole lot. It's just disappointing to get eliminated here. If we'd have been eliminated in the round of 8, I would have understood, because they were just so tough, you know, like the AI in this game is just so tough. Take a look at, I mean, these guys, since the playoffs started, Earnhardt and Gordon have not finished outside the top 10, and neither has Mark Martin. And even like Rusty, you know, these guys, a lot of these guys, you know, like there was a pretty significant cut between like the top tier drivers and the next level, and I felt like we had done a good job. I mean, you take a look at the total point standings this year, we're in 5th, and I feel like we've done a really good job of maintaining that and being a cut above a lot of these guys, you know. But it just, the way the playoffs are designed, it's not like that. So it's a tough one. I hate it. I don't like it. You know, the next 4 weeks are going to be a little tough, especially if we go out and win next week. But we'll do it because we got to finish it, you know. So yeah, tough race this week. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more NASCAR Heat 5 1998 mod. But yeah, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever you want. Enjoy your YouTube experience. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.